Hey guys, this is Miss Engerson. I am going to teach you how to log on to Infinite Campus in order to see your grades. If I go too fast, just ask your teacher to go ahead and pause this recording so that you guys can get caught up. But the first thing you guys are going to do is go to ddschools.org and click on Infinite Campus. And that looks like this. So when I go to Google Chrome and I click on a new tab, I'm going to type in ddschools.org. and push enter. That'll get us to our Delavan Darien School District homepage. Down here you're going to see a whole bunch of icons that you can click on. I want you to click on the one that says Infinite Campus here in the middle. And it looks like this. So once you click on it, you're going to get a screen that looks something like this, and it's going to ask for your username and password. Your username and password are going to look like this. First of all, your username is going to be the first part of your email. So it's going to be whatever numbers and letters are before the @ symbol of your email. You are not going to use the @ symbol or anything after it. So this is just an example of what your username might look like. So when you go back to here, that's going to be your username that you type in right here. Next, for your password, this will be your password if you've never logged into Infinite Campus before and if you've never changed your password. Some of you might have logged in before with a password, and if you changed it, I'm not really sure what you changed it to, so I can't help you out with that one. But if you've never logged in before, your password is going to be your birth date. It is going to be 8 numbers no matter what your birth date is. So if your birth date is March 3rd, 2015, you're going to type in 03 for the month of March, 03 for the day you were born, and 2015, all 4 numbers for the year that you were born. Another example is January 25th, 01/25/2012. And you'll go ahead and type that in underneath the password area. Once you hit the sign in button, you will get to a page that looks like this. And the thing that you're going to be using the most right now is this area on the left-hand side called Grades. And you're going to click on that. So find Grades on the left-hand side and click on Grades. Once you click on Grades, the page is going to look a lot like this one. And all your classes are going to be here on this page where you can look up what your grades are and what assignments you have. For example, right here, this student has Mrs. Timmerman first, and if you click on Mrs. Timmerman, you will find out what grades you have in so far and how you did on them. So for Mrs. Timmerman, this student has had, it looks like 2 assignments, one optical illusion. It was due on 9/18 and it was assigned on 9/7. It was 5 points possible, and it looks like Mrs. Timmerman didn't say if it was what the score was or if it was turned in yet. That doesn't necessarily mean that it wasn't turned in yet. She just might not have had a chance to grade it or put it in the grade book yet. But this is where you would find out what the assignments are. If I want to go back to that page to see my other classes, I'm just going to click back on the Grades button here on the left-hand side. So now that I clicked on that Grades button, I can come back down and see any other classes and what my grades are for them. So then if I wanted to see what my grades are in math or what assignments I'm missing, I could just click on Math class. And once I clicked on Math class, I see my grade so far is an A-. Right now the only grade in there is Chapter 1 total. And out of 85 points possible, the student earned a 78, which is like getting a 91.76%. So right now, that's the only grade in there. So this student's grade is like a 92% or an A-. As the year goes on, there'll be lots more grades in here that you can check out. And based on what your grade is here, maybe you can talk to your teacher about redoing the assignment or the test, if your teacher allows that. It never hurts to ask. The worst that they can say is no. Or you can see what you haven't turned in yet in case you forgot to turn in an assignment. So just to remind you about how we log on to Infinite Campus to see our grades, First, we go to ddschools.org and click on that Infinite Campus button. You type in your username, which is just the first part of your email, and you type in your password, which is your birth date unless you've already changed it. And then after that, you just click on grades on the left-hand side to see what's been entered into the grade book already. So you can go ahead and pause here and leave this up for any students who need some extra help getting logged on.